Well, good evening, my friends. Let's get nice up and close. There we go. Welcome to tonight's bedtime story. And tonight's bedtime story is brought to you by the Disney book again. And tonight's story is centered around the classic Lilo and Stitch. And so let's get right into it, my friends. And I do pray that all of you had a wonderful Thursday. So our story of the night is called Knock Knock, Who's There? Standing in her brand new bedroom, Lilo grinned. Lilo wasn't quite sure that the closet was in exactly the right place, but she loved everything else. Lilo walked out into the living room to join Nanny, her sister. Nanny was worried. Cobra Bubbles, their social worker, was coming today to see how they were doing. Lilo, I want you to stay out of the worker's way, Nanny said, and keep an eye on Stitch. He keeps licking our nice new windows. We'll stay out of trouble, Lilo smiled angelically. Stitch wasn't exactly staying out of trouble. He had a tool belt around his waist and his mouth was full of nails. With amazing force, Stitch spit the nails into the floor, accidentally fastening the end of his own belt to the ground. Lilo shrugged. That'll keep you out of trouble. Then there was a knock at the door. Lilo opened the new front door. Cobra Bubbles filled the door frame. Hey, come on in and see our new digs, Lilo cried, happy to see her friend. Cobra Bubbles stepped over a power cord and walked around a pile of flooring. You don't actually live here yet, do you? He asked slowly. Not yet, Lilo chirped. It's supposed to be finished next month. And where is Stitch? Cobra Bubbles peered around the room. Lilo frowned. Stitch was no longer nailed to the floor. Suddenly they heard a knock. Lilo and Nanny looked at each other. It wasn't coming from the front door. In fact, it sounded like it was coming from Lilo's room. Who is it? Lilo asked quietly. With a monumental crash, Stitch burst through one of the new walls in Lilo's bedroom. Here he is, Lilo shouted. Yes, said Nanny nervously. Stitch sure is helping out with the construction. Why, here he's decided on a new spot for Lilo's closet. We didn't really want it where it was anyway. Nanny gave Cobra Bubbles a weak smile. They then turned to look at Stitch's handiwork. Actually, Nanny said with a real smile, this is a much better spot for the closet. Thank you, Stitch. And how appropriate, a story about closets during Pride Month. That was a joke. As we come out of closets. So anyway, I do hope all of you have a good day. I hope you're okay with me doing my videos kind of like this. I kind of like going ahead and recording them and then just sharing them from YouTube. So anyway, I do hope all of you have a wonderful Thursday night. Take care, my friends, and God bless you.